Absolutely. Okay, well, our players are ready, so let's head down to the quarterfinals, the top 8 between Pay2Win on Overloader Combo versus Spiffirific on Combrei Relics. Let's head down to the action. Alrighty, welcome everybody to the top 8. We've got Pay2Win on the bottom of your screen. They are on the Overloader combo deck, and then we've got Spiffirific on Combrei Relics up at the top. And here we go. Let's see how this matchup is going to play out.
Yeah, there's not a lot of interaction here for Spiff, which is exactly what we were saying. Like, there is an equalize.
Yeah,
But yeah, that I would expect that's just going to get grabbed out of his hand with the exploit that's coming up. If there wasn't an exploit in Pay2Win's hand, then the equalize would have actually been pretty good, I think, because it's pretty easy for Spiff to empty out his hand.
Yeah, it's true. It's funny. This does seem like a matchup where it's a lot of both players ignoring what the other player is doing in a weird kind of way. Like, Spiff's just going to try to ramp up. There's not going to be a lot for Spiff to really kill in this matchup, but Pay2Win doesn't really need to do anything either. It's just going to be setting up for the combo. So it is interesting how this is going to play out.
I actually just realized that maybe Equalize isn't just a snap take in this hand, because Spiff does only have 2 Justice Influence and doesn't have a way currently to get any more. So Diana and Equalize will just be dead cards in hand until he reaches the 4 Justice.
Yeah, that's true. That is very true. All right. Well, hopefully everybody got their voting in. I'd love some feedback on that. It seems like this is the first time we've done the voting for who do you think is going to win the matchup. So hopefully everybody in chat is enjoying that. If you like that effect, please let me know. Let me know in the chat if that's something that you were interested in seeing more of. We're trying that out, but it seems like it's been pretty good. I've seen lots of votes in there, so thank you for putting your channel points in there and voting for who you think's going to win. So Exploit there, going to take that Pillar of Progress, just going to try to slow Spifferific down a little bit, but still a coveted gemstone off the top there.
Yeah,
Pay2Win's hand is actually
like
Pay2Win's hand's actually pretty bad though. They just have power. They really can't do anything else.
Oh, but that display of menace might actually be kind of like kind of good. The only thing Spiff has going for him right now is that alarming findings, and the display is just going to make sure he doesn't get there for at least 1 or 2 turns longer.
Yeah, for sure. I think you can fire it off here. And then the good thing is, if Pay2Win. So what I would think here too is you display of menace, you take care of that. But what would be great is if next turn you top decked one of those fate cards, got a unit, you could place Pig, sack the unit, and get the display back again to use it a second time. I mean, it's probably unlikely to hit one of those fate units, but I kind of like throwing off that menace and then trying to get it back because the Pig's not doing. I don't understand playing out the Pig. Like, it doesn't do anything unless you're Okay, so maybe you're sacking in the menace. You're using the display of menace to draw 2 cards off the Pig, so that's fine. But like, you're just putting a 2/2 out there.
Fine, yeah.
I guess I don't love throwing that out there with the risk of it dying, because if it dies here, like, you just completely wasted a card.
I think it's actually worth it for Spiff to just Shenra Speaks here. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's why I don't like that play. But I see why Pay2Win is doing it. You need to draw cards, you need to find combo pieces, so that's kind of the way to do it. But yeah, got a little bit punished there. Condemn, okay. Condemn can get from beyond to try to snag Equalize. You don't really need the Seek Power. You can get one of the counter spells, but doesn't really do much here. All right, Age-Worn Vestige. Let's just start hitting for 3. And we all know that's one way to stop the Overloader combo deck is to try to pressure the life total. But yeah, here we go. Now going to use the Display of Menace to take out that weapon.
I guess that's like, yeah, he didn't get as punished as he could have been for keeping that display. Because as you said, does take out the weapon.
More power there. So yeah, Pay2Win. All Pay2Win needs is a Machinations or a Realign the Stars. And they'll have it. But Spifferific, not quite. Their hand is too expensive, but Spifferific is close to being able to just equalize pay to win down to nothing. But too expensive though. 4-drop, 7-drop, 4-drop, 5-drop, 7-drop is not going to allow Spiff to do that, but it's close.
I do like pay to win needs to count his lucky stars that Spiff is not hitting that fourth justice influence here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's awkward hand there. Now, okay, so Display of Menace still awkward though. Pay to win really needs some of these Fate units out. Start drawing some cards. You're gonna use a permafrost on the 3/5.
Yeah.
If you told me that this game was gonna be the combo deck permafrosting a unit on the relic side, I'd be like, okay, that's not what this matchup's about.
Would have been pretty crazy. What, he didn't?
All right, there you go. Realign the stars though. That's huge. That means that Pay to Win can go get a Diabolic Machinations on at the end of Spifferific's turn and can go off. And I don't think Spifferific can do anything to stop that.
Yeah, I'm. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, of course. I was gonna say I might have considered Display of Menacing the Ancestral Oasis to stop the alarming findings that you know is in hand, but this line does also take care of that.
It does. There you go. Didn't need it, but just to be safe, here comes the Overloader. Realign the stars to get Machinations. We're going to cast Machinations for 22 life. All we need to do is find one of our burn spells, and that will be it. There's Pyrotech Explosion. Nothing Spiffer can do about it. Game over. Game number 1 goes to Pay to Win on Overloader combo in Throne. So way to go, Pay to Win. Congratulations on taking game number 1. Of course, these are all best of 3. So let's pull up that deck list again in case you have not seen where things have been going or have not seen anything from the Overloader combo in the last few weeks. Here is the Menace Overloader combo. Revolves around the card Overloader and then Diabolic Machinations, using your life total as a resource to pump up that Amplify and then can burn it out. And what makes it even sweeter is that Pyrotech Explosion can go through Aegis, so there's really no way to stop it. Once you go off, there's not really a way to stop it.
I think if there was any nerf to happen to Pyrotech Explosion, which I don't think there will be, but that might be something to consider maybe touching on.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Well, here we go for game 2. Both players are good to go. Shoryu7, thank you so much for the follow. We really appreciate you joining us, and hopefully you're enjoying the tournaments tonight. Seems like pretty keepable hand for Pay to Win. Got the Overloader. You need to find the other pieces, but you've got that key Fate card this time and Dark Wisps and other things. I like it.
Yeah, I don't mind where this is going for Pay to Win. I must admit though, like I can see a world where this Spiff hand just goes too fast, to be honest.
Yeah.
Especially if Pay to Win has the same draws that he did last game.
Yeah.
Although Spiff is missing some ramp, so I might have like jumped the gun on how fast Spiff can get to like Speaking Circle and such.
Yeah, so the hand, Amberlock, Speaking Circle. Speaking Circle is also something that could potentially ruin Combo's day, but you'd have to get some pretty specific hits off of that.
I mean, there's a lot of hand disruption cards that could potentially be hit, which I think is like the main thing you wanna be doing here.
Yeah, I would agree with you. Amberlock just gonna draw a card, gonna get Builder's Decree. That's a good one. That can slow things down a little bit. I wonder how long you want to wait on that, because two turns, so you don't need to fire it off now, because really you can't go off until 5 at the earliest, usually turn 6. So you can probably wait on that Builder's Decree until Well, here's Machinations in hand, so Pay2Win can't do it yet, but it'll be interesting to see how long Spifferific waits before firing off that Builder's Decree.
This was Hardiness main deck version, right?
I think it was, yes. Oh my goodness.
Oh my
No,
God.
I was
Okay,
just about to
game.
say if he
That's
top
game.
decks Hardiness, then you miss your window.
And I was just about to say he's hating himself that he has Hardiness main deck right now because Hardiness in the market was a win there.
Oh my goodness, and that's just going to be it. I love the attack too. Just make Spifferific use their power. Top decking the Hardiness again. This is the second time we've seen this from Pay2Win.
Yep.
With the Builder's Decree in hand.
Wait.
Oh, they don't have double fire. Are they not running Arson? They don't have double fire for Explosion.
But as you said, yeah, Arson is usually in the list,
yeah, Arson
right?
can do it, but let's see if Pay2Win, maybe Pay2Win's not running Arson and get a Builder's Decree here.
Wow, that's rough.
They're not. Pay2Win is not running a single copy of D'Angelo Arson. That would have been game. Choosing instead to run 2 copies of Explosion. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, but can still use the Condemn for Swift Refusal. Oh. Drew another Hardiness. This is hilarious. Oh. And now it's just, but okay. He's gonna try to find a fire sigil off of the Machinations.
I guess.
You gotta hit fire sigil and firepower plus pyrotech explosion. There's seed. Oh, I love it. Wow, what a weird game. And Pay2Win's gonna do it anyway.
Drew the second Hardiness off the top as well.
And drew the second Hardiness and then just